Nice. Well, that's a bit of a twisty, gnarly one there. Nevertheless, both conquered them. Rocks here, let's see if it'll tackle these. Oh, insane. Hi guys, welcome back to the RC store and my name's Ammo. Look what we got on the desk today. Yes, this is the video a lot of you guys have requested. This is the Mjx H8H and over here we got the Rlaarlo Mk07. In this video, these two trucks are going to go head to head. Now guys, if you haven't seen the previous video to the H8H, I'll put a link just up here in the corner. Be sure to check that out. You will also find loads of content on the Rlaarlo Mk07 on our channel as well. Guys, go check that out as well. Now, the last time we ran the H8H, we obviously distinguished that this truck had an issue. It was very top heavy. So I changed out and I put, well, quite a bit of low down weight that I put on this truck. And guys, it was fantastic. However, me being me, I used 1.9 tires, which were the trenches, just because they were already built up on my heavy 2.4, I believe they're 249 gram wheels. They were already built up, and I literally put them on, put some wheel extenders on, and I went out. Now, the problem we found was the car was sitting a lot lower, and it was hitching up quite a bit in comparison. So what I've done, just for you guys, is I've put some 2.2 Hyraxes on this. So some Proline Hyraxes 2.2s. These wheels, unfortunately, that are on the rig are not as heavy as 249 grams. They're very, very light. I don't even know what they weigh. They're very, very light. But I have put some brass wheel weights on just to compensate, and some wheel extenders. So that's the only thing I've done to the MJX. Otherwise, it's not worth running, and that's the honest truth. It's too top heavy. I'm hoping that's enough weight to hold this vehicle down. The Mk07 is running all brass weights. It's got all the brass optional extras on here. Where this car lacks in comparison to the H8H is the electronics. This is a standard brushed motor. So guys, a lot of you have been asking me, which car should we buy? The H8H or the Mk07? Which is the better car? It's quite a tough one, to be fair. And my response to you guys has been the same. The electronics in the MJX are outstanding. However, the drivability of the Mk07 is fantastic. In this video, guys, let's see which one of these two becomes the right car for you. Guys, without further ado, let's get into this. Guys, we're here on location with the Mk07 by Rlaarlo and the H8H All-Rock by MJX. They are on top of a Defender. Guys, a lot of you have been asking me which of these two is the better vehicle. In this video, guys, we're going to put them head to head and let's see which car is the best car out the box. Gillen, you sure you don't want a Jeep now?
Well, it's tempting. It's very tempting.
Or do you prefer the Defender?
Definitely the Defender. It's just, it's national pride, isn't it?
Guys, let's get into this. So guys, we're at the bottom of Red Valley. So a bit of a different route. We're going to put these two to the test on some rock crawling. We know they're both very good trail trucks. So it's the rock crawling side of it we're going to check today. I'm going to let the Mk07 lead the way. And the H8H is going to follow it behind. And let's see how they do. So we've got the Mk07 there. Ooh. Rolled it. Right, all recovered. I don't think the H8H is going to stand a chance on this because it's way more top heavier than the Mk07. However, the Mk07 has had the advantage of all the brass weights at the bottom. Something that the H8H is going to lack. He's getting messed up in some mud there. Nevertheless, he's out the top. Right, H8H, let's go. Right, the H8H. First thing first, it needs to turn around. This is the first time I ran it on higher axes. This is where I thought it's going to struggle and topple. But this is where the motor comes in. Whoops. The low down modulation works quite well. Let's pull it back up. Bit of a hitch. Come back a bit. Try and find a different line. That back wheel's just caught. I'm gonna have to try a different line, guys. I think I've just made it even worse for myself. Is it gonna do it? Yes, it's gripped. Oh no! Right, looks like both of them have rolled once.
One for one.
Right, all reset, guys. Round 2. Let's have a look. Try and keep that modulation nice and slow. No, hitched up there again. Let's try again. It's hitching up on that rock. It's not liking that rock at all. Let's see if I can sort of get around it. Oh yes, nice. Found its way around it, but as you guys can see, it is a bit top heavy. That wheel's way up in the air. Nevertheless, it's made it. That surprised me, guys. Whoa! And it's decided to climb up the Mk07 as well. Right guys, the Mk07 is leading the way. Excuse the wind. We've got a bit of a descent coming. The H8H is following behind. Let's see how they do. Oh, nice and easy. Made light work of that. Nice. Turning them back around, and as you can see, the Mk07's climbing back already while the H8H is turning. Right, let's get them going back up. See the Mk07 leading the way, the H8H following. I will say there's so much control with the H8H motor, but I still believe it's a bit top heavy in comparison. If somebody did want to put some lower down weights on this car, I think it'd probably eat the Rlaarlo with some lower down weights, but as it stands, the Mk07 made it a lot quicker to the top. Right, let's get to the next section. We're going to come down this rock, and there's quite a steep gradient climb back up. A lot of cars do tumble when they come up here, so we're going to give this a go. You probably can't see it on the camera, but the Mk07's leading the way first. We're going to take this a step at a time and a car at a time. The Mk07 coming down. Nice. Now I'm going to try and get into an angle so you guys can see the climb. And look at the gradient on that. It has been raining today, so everything is quite wet. Nevertheless, it's made it to the top and over. Nice. Guys, the H8H going to take the same track. Now I lost a bit of faith with this truck in terms of it being top heavy, but we're going to give it a blast. See how it gets on. It has impressed me a hell of a lot today compared to before. Just that motor, fantastic. Right, getting the turn on. will it turn without toppling? Now I'm struggling to find that turn. It's gone extremely wide. Will I be able to pull it back? Oh, it's a big drop if I don't. Continuing. Pulled it around. Nice. I've gone over a bit more of a gnarlier section. Over the top. Nice. Up and over. I can't see over the other end. Oh, nice. Guys, we've got a bit of a trail climb here with some impressive rocks. Let's see how they do. Keeping it scale. Mk07 leading the way. No, it ain't. It's the H8H leading the way. Mk07 following behind. Oh, nice. Look at that, guys. This motor is so impressive. I keep saying it. I just wish Rlaarlo did something like this out of the box and not charge such an extortionate amount for a brushed vehicle. Climbing up to the top. Oh, insane. Look at that. Oh, wow. Right, guys, time for a bit of a climb. Getting up these steps and to the top of this rock. Mjx H8H going in front. And then we'll do a separate run with the Mk07 following. But let's see how she does. This is going to take some skill. Now, normally in the dry, these would eat these. But it is, like I said, wet and damp. It's up at the top, but it's hitched. And it's hitched in a puddle. There's a bit of a rock pool there. You can see where the rear's a bit heavy. The battery placement on this at the minute is at the back. I didn't put it at the front. I should have put it at the front. It would have probably helped a little bit. But let's try. Swing this around. Is it going to do it? Oh, look, guys. It is wet. I ain't lying. Right, we're going to have to go down a different approach. Whoa! Sorry, we're basher mode.
Indeed. Full on.
Right, Gil, you want to try it with the Mk07?
Not quite so vigorously, I think.
Alright, let's see if the Mk07 will do it nice and slow. It should do, because it's got the lower down brass weight. It helps keep the front planted. Yeah, this should do it no problem. You can just see from the crawl it's a heavier truck. There you go, guys. Made it nice. And over the other end. And back round. Over the top, back round. Nice. A little bit of a trail run over some rocks, guys. I did say I wasn't going to do a trail run with these, but it's hard to refuse when you got rocks and surfaces like this and two very capable trucks. Nice. Well, that's a bit of a twisty, gnarly one there. Nevertheless, both conquered them. Coming through. Nice. Right, we've got a few rocks here. Let's see if we'll tackle these. Oh, insane. Light work. Down the slope. both going in tandem. Oh, epic. Now it has started raining here, guys, unfortunately. This is UK weather for you. But nevertheless, what an epic run. We weren't lying about the weather, guys, but we're on some tarmac. Let's give them a little bit of a drag race. 3, 2, 1, go. Gillen, you were controlling the Mk07 and obviously I was controlling the H8H. What did you think of both of them?
They're both awesome rigs. I'm really impressed with the Mk07 and the H8H for the climbs they did just then.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the Mk07 is a lot less top heavy than the other truck.
Yeah. And it's got the brass weight lower down.
That as well. But if you combine those two trucks, the electronics out of the H8H into the Mk07, you would have one absolutely phenomenal truck.
Yeah, the electronics are something else in that MJX.
They are, absolutely. And that's what gave you the ability to overcome the over heaviness.
100%, I agree. Yeah. Guys, some of these rocks and challenges, that truck would not have made it if it weren't for that motor.
Wouldn't have done at all, no.
Yeah, but there you have it, guys. You've been asking me which car is the better car. You guys make your call, buy both and make one fantastic car. Wow, guys, what did you think of that run? Absolutely fantastic. This MJX has surprised me. I was expecting it to topple over a lot more because I've not got as much weight as the last run. But guys, these 2.2 tyres have absolutely transformed this car in comparison to the Rlaarlo. I think personally it's more fun than the Mk07, and that's hands down. Don't get me wrong, you have to mess around with it a little bit. The Mk07 is the better looking car, and it's probably the better driving car out of the box, but with a bit of work, this thing is phenomenal. Absolutely love this car, and it actually surprised me where the Mk07 brass weight of this truck was helping. On the Mk07, the motor low-down modulation was helping. So very different setups. It just goes to show how much of a difference a brushless censored motor makes compared to a brushed. I hope I've answered the question for you guys. Which one would you go for? Put your comments below and let me know. Would you buy the Mk07 and spend the extra money buying a full brushless system? Or would you buy the Mjx H8H and probably put some wheels and tyres on and some low down brass weight? Guys, I know where I'd go. This is the cheaper option, best bang for buck. If you weigh it all up, this car here is going to cost you a lot less than the Mk07. I believe I paid roughly £270 for this car here, and I've not spent a lot on it. Wheels, tyres, wheel extenders and some brass weights. Over on this side, this has got all the brass optional extras, but to get this driving like this, you're going to have to put a full brushless system in, guys, which is censored, so you're talking easily £200. But there you have it, guys. The Mk07 and the H8H. Guys, if you've enjoyed this content, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that notification button, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.